some humor, so let me go ahead and start over. Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Tanik, and welcome to my Tuesday night surprise stream. Tent. So what are we doing tonight? The reason I'm streaming tonight is twofold. One, I do not have time to edit at all tonight, so that's one big one. And two, I need a hover tank. It's enough of me talking about building it. I've been talking about building a hover tank for 10 episodes. I actually went back and checked. So, it's time that we built it. And, not just for me. For a very lucky subscriber who's been very active in Discord and the multiplayer server, Snake. He won, a hover tank for reaching level 10 on this really annoying bot that I installed on my Discord server that levels people up based on their activity in the server. So to kind of soften the blow from that being really annoying, what I've done is I just set up a reward system where you win various crafts. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the chat on my phone real quick, guys, because it's just that much easier so I can keep an eye on things. I'm really sorry about the audio problem. I'm gonna have to edit that out of the final product. Oh god, that's annoying. Alright, Tommy D, how's that? Okay. Yes, you missed all jokes. So the other bit, guys, is I don't have a lot of time tonight. This is kind of a race against time to turn all of this into a coherent fighting machine. I think we can pull it off. Now, let me sort some of this out because it's just not going to work this way. Let me go ahead. Where is it? That is the output box. Nope, that is not it, Mike. The output box of Mike's palace. Yeah, this is just bonkers. So what we're gonna do, the ammo box really wouldn't be. No, you know what we're gonna do? Decon input, and make sure my deconstructor is off because I don't necessarily want to deconstruct all of these blocks that I'm organizing here. So yeah. Deco, no, I'll keep the deco. No, that can't go. Okay, this is for HV. Also for HV. Also for HV. Now, one of you guys pointed out when I started to make this is, yes, I did make the wrong engines. I want the blue hover engines, not the green ones. Not sure why I did that. That's for base. Shutter doors, not for... LCD screens? Nope. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to do any of this stuff. That doesn't belong here. Man, what a mess. Okay. That's a little more like it. A little more like it. Let's do hardened steel blocks, because I'm going to put this thing up on trusses, strangely. Not trusses, but I'm going to start it like raised above the ground. And you know what would help is an actual hover starter block. There we go. Yeah, you please make. Alright, so what are we looking at here? What did I set us up with? We got 50 container extensions, 200 combat steel blocks. Oh boy, 20 shutter windows. Now the thing is, everything is explosive. Like, even the explosions are explosive, so it's going to be tested in fire, guys. Pardon me. Yeah, it's going to be tested in fire. That's the only way that this is going to work. What are we going to need? It's going to be all combat steel and thrusters and teeth and saliva and anger. Anger is the prime ingredient in this hover tank, and I'm going to show you. I'll show you the rage. Who's doing the shooting? You all shut up. Alright. Yep. Here we go. Does it need to be raised that high? No. No, it doesn't. Alright. There we go. And we'll do one up over here as well. There. This is where the anger happens, right? Right in this box. Alright. Here goes nothing, guys. Oh boy. Alright, where is my starter block? Here. Alright, we can move actually all this in here. I'm also open to name suggestions, so we're gonna within reason, guys, within reason. You know, I'm not like the squeaky clean YouTube guy or anything like that, which is why I don't have sponsorships. Nobody wants to sponsor Mike Tannick. Your videos contain profanity. Anyway, okay, let's get yep, that probably there. Manual doors. Yeah, I would like, yeah, this, it's a tank, you have to be able to walk in it. I don't want it to be necessarily an outer entrance type deal, but I can also set up a secondary cockpit. I mean, having just one on a hover tank, kind of bad news, because it's going to fire right at the same spot all the time. Okay. I am silent again, huh? Great. Alright. Tommy, can you hear me now? Since you're the only one talking. You're my only hope. Oh my god, I'm really just frustrated. Alright. Do that. Hey, Syntax. Welcome to the stream. Can you hear me? Ugh, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing. I'm gonna do the symmetry plane. YZ, right there. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Alright. Yeah, let's get a little bit of... 200 blocks is not going to be nearly enough. Not nearly enough. Okay, and we're going to start to take it back a little bit right here. Okay. Alright. So here's the thing with this. Now that core is going to move, but I'm immediately going to start... Actually, this is going to have to come out wide because I'm making this for a guy named Snake. And the only request he had was that it causes a lot of explosions. So, yeah, we're going to need to kind of box this out quite a bit if we're going to have explosions originating from the front. Now, the problem I've always had, guys, it's... I come up with, like, great ideas. What I know would be decent craft, but my ability to turn what's in my head into reality just does not exist. It's awful. And hence you get things like the pregnant turkey and lazy builds like the spy glider and the ugly mule. Yes, the ugly mule. That thing is just... It's worked out, okay? Alright, hover engine, 2x2, hover engine, these are the ones I want, so I'm gonna do 6. So let's go ahead and get them working on that. Alright, Scar, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's box this out a bit. How's that looking? Okay. Yeah, and also, by the way, way more combat steel blocks. And everything, now that everything is explosive and flammable, everything has to be compartmented, which is going to be an issue. I can tell you that up front right now. Not everything is going to be compartmented. Okay, this will go to the outbox. Okay, and you are going to make just a lot of Hovertank blocks. Maybe just some regular hardened steel. A few hardened steel. Just to kind of cut weight here. Alright. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get... It's not going to be a super wide hover tank. It's not going to be like the biggest thing you've ever seen. But let's go ahead and do this. Now I made 3 generators for a very specific purpose, and that is to have a decoy. There we go. A decoy generator that's going to be up front, on the snake's tongue, if you will. Alright, now let's go ahead and build the compartment for each one of these. It's going to make it a little bit awkward. But again, I don't want to get one-shotted. Just because like one of my fuel tanks goes up, the rest of the damn thing goes up. Alright, where is my... Oh boy. That's the other bit. Where's my container controller, ammo controller? Is that for the hover tank? Or hover vessel? Yes, it is. And before we do that... No, yeah, that has to be... It's not going to be near the pilot seats. Actually, yeah, it's going to be kind of near the pilot seats. Oh, this is bad. Okay. I'm not going to let my apprehension about the new... That's not going to work. Well, I will connect them eventually. About the new explosive dynamics ruin this for me. Is that... How many blocks high am I? Little blocks. Okay, I would be... About 1, 2, 3. You know what? I am a human measuring stick. I don't have time for this. Oh, oh. Okay, it's gonna be need to be. Well, technically, that I could get through that. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So now we're gonna go. I know how we're gonna go. Okay, I'm glad you can hear me now, Tommy. Syntax, yes. It really does. Need more shape blocks. And I'm saying that, you know, as a person who has trouble using the shapes that they've provided to us, but I think if there were more options, honestly, it would be less confusing to me. Okay, and this is just a ring of death. That's all this is. That's all I see right now. And we're going to make this 2 layers. And then I'm going to have a look at what kind of capacity we have. For a hover tank, it needs to be quite a bit. Quite a bit. This is going to be the only... 3141, not good enough. Alright, so we will do another row of this. Nope. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, Mike. Everything's fine. Oh, okay. Alright. I mean, there's no getting around the fact that this thing is going to take some damage, but, should we fill that in? Yeah, we should fill that in, because that's going to be cased in armor. Alright, and that is... How many much? Ooh, okay, then. 5961. I mean, not terrible, but if this thing is to have all the bangy and boomy that I kind of promised it would have. Alright, so that's how it's going to be then. The fuel tank is going to be in the snake's tail. Right? Right? What am I doing? I'm making math. I will show you. Okay. Okay. Alright, no, I got this, guys. I got this. I got this. I can hear the doubt. I smell the doubt. I know the doubt is large. Much big doubt is happening. And you're all going to be wrong. And I'll show you. You're all going to be wrong. Two squares away from the generator, you say? Well, I mean, yeah. You know, in my heart, I know I should. Well, what I'm trying to do here is not put any two, like, any blocks outside of the steel blocks that are making up, like, devices is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying not to place anything, any two devices too close to each other. Yeah, here. Okay. Alright. Gotta hurry. Again, combat steel. Why am I doing it this way? I always do it that way. And actually, no. You know what we need right now? Blocks. More blocks. Much blocks. Just keep making them. Because we're going to run out fast. And it's going to turn out... Watch this. This thing is probably not even going to move. Too much combat steel. Alright, good. The generators are buried. Well, that didn't get buried. Hardened steel, no thank you. That's for losers. Okay. Get that covered up. How was that? That was like... this? How's the shape of this? Is this anything like what I intended? Roughly. Okay. Alright, let's get this done. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about how this is happening. Okay, fuel tanks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's time for fuel tanks. Eek. Should I stack the two on top? Well, see, that's the thing. If I'm spreading out... I can put them here and just have one big... or two big blasts right next to each other. Or put another highly explosive block somewhere else in the tank where it will most definitely blow some other stuff up. I've got to spread it out. I'm going to spread it out. Because if 4 of these tanks go off, that's the end of the craft. Yeah. I talked myself into it. Alright. Let's start to, before we fill in the walls too much, we're going to do medium tier 1 thrusters. I want this thing to be attainable. You know, not like super end game, not too early. Ooh, that's a big no-go. Okay, yep, right there. It's gonna need, yeah, more than what we got here. And again, breaking my own rule, putting devices on top of devices. But this thing has to be able to move quickly, left and right. That's kind of like one of the biggest strengths of a hover tank, or it should be. How are we doing here? Yeah, we could definitely do that, right? Yeah, we could do that. Alright, gonna build up the back. The rear is where I'm going to put just the hardened steel blocks, just to save on weight and also production cost too. Do not turn tail and run in the snake. Ever. Okay. Here's gonna be my door. Right? Right. Makes sense. Totally makes sense. No. No, no. This has to come back. That could probably stay. Yeah, that can stay. That. And that. Okay, that can stay. Yep. These, I want these to be recessed a little more because I'm going to cover them with shutters. So I'm going to set them back thusly. Which means, okay, I'm going to, since this is the inner layer, this is going to be the hardened steel. I know I didn't do that back there, but I have to save space. Or save weight somewhere. Alright, all that has to be really blocked off. Like, really blocked off. Okay. So, thruster is going to be recessed right here. Right? Yep. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Like I said, it's going to be one of these deals. And yeah, that's where I want the pilot to be, Mike. That is exactly where you want your pilot to be. I mean, there's really no good place in here. I'm going to, unless I move those fuel tanks. Yeah. No, that's bad. That's bad design. I can't do that. Even for me, that's bad design, and that's saying something, so. Alright. So the fuel tanks have to go somewhere else. That's just not going to work. Don't need two doors. Or do we? Maybe we do. Because I want the pilot to be somewhat safe back here. One fuel tank under the pilot seat? Well, okay, that's fair. That is something that I would and probably have done. Would have and probably have done, but oof. Yeah, I also do not want the fuel tank necessarily to be right there. But look, if the way it is, if one of these goes up, it all goes up. And that's a little too close to the outside. See, this was kind of the perfect spot, so that means the pilot has to move. Or I do all my eggs in one basket and hopefully the rest of the ship doesn't blow up. Or I don't need more fuel tanks. There's always that. I mean, I could have one in reserve if I find room for it, but yeah. I don't have to have 4 fuel tanks. That can be used for this. And the blonger. which I bet would give you mad radiation on your nuts, but that's okay. Alright, since we are going to build around this, yeah, right now I'm just going to smack that on there as a reminder to build over it. No. Okay. Is it starting to look like a death trap yet, guys? Don't answer that, please. Okay, yep. O2 tanks. This planet has no oxygen. Pentaxid. That's what I meant. Okay, because it also has a polarized hull shield. That could also blow up the pilot. But if it's... Ooh. Yeah. Since this is getting built out anyway, Pentaxid tank. It's going to go right here. Got it. Got it. And we're going to build around that with combat steel. Blonk, blonk. There we go. That's a couple blocks away, and I'm banking on the combat steel absorbing whatever hell that unleashes. So, okay, so this is 3. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's sound construction, guys. That's what sound construction looks like. I don't know what you've been doing. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these thrusters covered. Get at least a little bit of shaping here. I'm trying not to build a brick, but it's, if you notice, it's a brick. Doesn't matter what I do. Alright. Alright, we need front, back. Now, do you want your nuts cooked off while you're getting on this thing? Is the question. And the answer is yes, because that's what's going to happen here. Alright, let's go ahead and produce... I know what we need. Okay, this thing's still making combat steel blocks, which is good. We're going to need it, but I need you for something bigger and better. Alright, medium. Do we want the... No, not the tier 2 thrusters. Let's do... Well, yeah. Actually, that is what we're doing, right? Am I being a dumb? What have I been using? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. So, let's do it. Ow. Oh, God. Did it just fall on me? No, don't do the thing. Okay, I thought I was doing the wibbly wobbly. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Guys, if you can't tell... Oh, of course you can't tell because it looks like garbage, but my design was going to be like a World War I tank. But obviously that's not going to happen because I can't have nice things. So yeah, medium tier 2 thruster. Let's build... no, Jesus. I need 10. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now guys, I forget. I have a question. Down thrust. Does it make any difference or can I rely on the hover engines? Do I need down thrusters? I know I'm way over CPU. I have to take that into account too. I'm going to need... Yeah, okay. I'm going to work that in right now. Here we go. Let's see. Jeez, I bet even the CPU is explosive. Alright. So, yeah, I need 2 tier 3. I think I only built 1, didn't I? Yeah. I did only build the 1 tier 3. Not sure why. So, I will get... Alright, you're busy with that. Can my large constructor make these CPUs? Tier 3. Make sure. Place on hover vessels. Yes. Let's get up to tier 3. We're gonna... This thing is gonna end up being tier 4. I already know it. Alright. And since we're not using the Reforged Eden model, like, if you lose any one of these CPUs, it's gonna knock you down a peg. Which means I'll try to place it... Because thrusters are targetable, so... Yeah, I want a gap of nothing in between those. So the tier 3 CPU may have to go right here. Yeah. Alright, and I will start to build the shell. No. No, no, no. Okay, put you there and you here. Alright, that's more like it. Yeah, all these have to be the full steel block, just for the hit points alone. And not because I lack imagination. Hey, and Panic! I was hoping you'd show up. Is that convincing? It's convincing. It's totally convincing. Alright. So, what did I have in mind for right here? Maybe, was that a gap that I was planning? Because thrusters are targetable. And this one's fairly well protected. No empty space to place block. Don't do this to me. Not right now. I mean, it's not the end of the world if that... What block is there? Am I blind? Oh well. Okay. How are we looking? We still have a little slot right here for a component that hopefully is not explosive. Oxygen. Very explosive. Let's put it in. Look, there's combat steel there. Stop being a bunch of crybabies. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Alright. I don't like how these are in general. No. That is so not the right piece. Oh, no. Well, of course not, because we're doing this right here, next to thrusters. Alright. No. Nope. Nope. Okay. No. That's also not it. I am so tired, guys. It is so late here. Okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted. That's okay with you. No, and here it actually has to be... Well, okay, I guess it can be that too. Because these are also going to be covered with shutters. Yes, because I don't do open thruster, at least not on hover tanks, and that's not going to work at all. Okay. So let's power this thing on. I'll at least get it level. We will fuel it from the Atlas. Fuel O2 pentaxid. Oh, yes. Oh, I wish you guys could feel the power that I feel right now. Okay, can I get it back up on the block? Do I want to? Yeah, of course I do. But I just realized, oh, she's heavy. Oh, she's a big girl. Alright. Yeah, well, it's... the thrust levels are not complete yet. I don't have thrust everywhere. Get down. Okay. I just realized I didn't put the stopping thrusts on. Oof. Yeah. Okay, and here's how we are going to handle that. As the forward thrusters are arguably the most vulnerable. Yeah, and we're going to build right on over them. Which, of course, would be a problem if you go nose up, but... yeah, we'll do this. No. We'll continue. And then we'll go like this. Wait. Yeah, because we're going to go down, so no. Come out one more. And that way we can do this. A real dirty maneuver. And yes, that would likely melt the blocks. Melt through it like no one's business. You know what? Ooh, let's do this. We might actually have to go up, have one bigger thruster for this, because I am not liking the feel of it. Yeesh. Too late. Too late. What's done is done. Alright. Catch up on the chat here real quick. Yes, Scar, tanks, I guess you're right. Tanks are supposed to be bricks. I just was hoping this one would come out with a little more flair than my usual bricks, you know? But I don't think that's gonna happen. You guys know me. I build for function, okay? And yes, and Panic. And in all seriousness, I am glad that you were here. Thank you for making it to the stream. Alright, so where we come back a bit, because we're getting to the part of why we're here. Oh wait, no, that was supposed to go there. Let's take you out. And that's probably going to be an empty space to save on weight. No. Oh my god, why do I have such angle-itis? I don't want it. Ugh. God, that's so painful. There. Okay. And back to brick. Back to brick. It's the name of the game here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. And of course, this is going to have to come out, so it's going to be... No, I'll tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be a goddamn block, because I need to have the hit points there. Oh, she's so pretty. I mean, look at that, guys. I'm coming for you, Jay Randall. Watch out. Okay. You know what, since this is the back... do I want to double stack him here? No, that's not a good idea. Probably here. It definitely needs some more left and right. Or better yet... Oops. What did I just take out? I took out that block. Alright, just to even it up for now. We're going to have to go up a size. And why? Nanotubes. Oh, are we out of wood? We're out of wood. Okay, that's an easy fix. Max palace inputs. I guess you can have that. Yeah, okay. That should be the fix, right? Yeah, alright. So what do we got? Okay, so the tier 2 medium thruster, that's 185 kilonewtons. The large is 235. Oh, speaking of sponsorships, when I'm building quality craft on Empyrion, I only drink from Yeti brand mugs. That was good, right? Sorry, I've been practicing for like 6 years from now when someone wants to sponsor the channel. Okay, this is 1x3x1, 1x3x1. That's the issue. That's the big issue that's getting me here. I want this thing to have crisp left and right. 235 kilonewtons. 345 thruster jet. No, okay, we don't have to go like crazy. But I would... Let's see how it behaves. I mean, it's not even built yet, so it's tough to say. So I am going to take that into account with the final shape and leave some room. Okay, how is the power situation? Alright, we're only at 13%. CPU is going to have to go up. I already knew that. Alright. Okay, so we got some stopping power. We got 6 tier 2 mediums. We got left, right. Yeah, how about the... Guys, we don't need, like, the down thrust on the hovers anymore, right? Or will that keep you from drowning in a puddle? Like what usually happens? Okay, angelitis might be a vaccine for that. No, I've searched. J. Randall the Toddler Years. You are funny. Yeah, I would love J. Randall to come here and take me up on that. Do a side-by-side build. Oh, now that's a good event video. Just a side-by-side. We'll get together on the server. He builds his, I'll build mine. We'll see who's laughing at the end. Everyone but me. I bought this Yeti. This Yeti was actually from the Yeti people, but yeah, I know that there's a lot of knockoffs. Like, it's a serious problem. Alright, so we should have those thrusters by now. They were caught up on chat mocking me. I don't need to do that. Here. We got one. Okay, well, don't tell me we're having production problems. Don't want to hear about production problems. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Where could this fit in? I know my first instinct was going to be to put it in the worst possible place, which would be where? I'm trying to head it off at the pass. Near the pilot would be the worst possible place, because these things cook and spit radiation like no one's business. Here's kind of where I was thinking, but again, they target thrusters. Thrusters next to fuel tank next to shield generator next to ammo. Game, set, match. So probably up front, because this is where the brunt of the armor is going to be. And this will also help with turning up front, I think. Alright, there we go. Now let's try this left and right. Oh, but wait. Yeah, we need a lot more CPU. No wonder it's lagging. And that's definitely not helping problems. Okay, so where were we at? Oh yeah. Okay, we need another tier 3, which I produced. And didn't I make a little... Where did I put the first one? Okay, I put the tier 3 CPUs right here. Okay, and yes, it is going to have to go up again, but just for testing purposes, I got forward, back, left, right. There we go. Okay. Yep. Nope. I love this door. Guys, do you like the door? Talk about creative design. You're lucky to get in the damn thing. Excuse me. Alright. I'm so glad I'm testing this over water, too. Okay. There we go. That's crisp. Now, am I going to have to add another one? Probably. Okay, how's the stopping power? Stopping power's mint. It's actually the forward power that's just the problem. No, please. Please, no. Please, no. Not the water. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it right this time. Okay, let's get up on the jacks here. Not the water. Not the water. Not the water. Not the water. Can I get a little... Okay. I'm happy with that. Are we... Are we teetering? Yes, of course we're teetering. Okay. Alright, so, what do we have? We have the generators done. We have thrusters mostly done. CPU is going to be an ongoing problem. I already have one tier 4. I'm going to have to make 3 more. I should get busy on that now, seeing as how they take forever. And I think the Atlas is actually the better choice to produce that, because that is where like all of my goodies are. Okay. CPU tier 4 all day long. Actually, I'll do 2 on this one and 1 on another because they do take so long. And you should be going to output main. Is that where the other one's going? Let me check. I don't know where this is going. Yep. Oh, boo-hoo. My guy wants to eat. Okay. Well, I got something for that. I do have rations somewhere. Fridge? Canned meat. Yes. Brain food. Just what I need. Okay. How's this looking here? We do gotta... I do want it to have wireless. Medic station? Maybe. Ventilator? Yeah, we're gonna need a ventilator. That shouldn't be there. Okay. Boink. Okay, the ventilator. Well, that's wireless. The ventilator should be near the pilot, I feel like. There we go. And not closed off completely. Okay, wireless connection. Well, look, if the cargo goes up, the wireless connection is mostly useless. Because, sure, you could worry about the fridge, but I think that's probably not what you're worried about at that point. Okay. Let me catch up here real quick while we're producing our Tier 4 CPUs. Challenge him to build a ship is a turkey-based theme. Yeah. That's a good idea. Alright. Let's see it work because you made 4 more engines. Okay. Hey, RJ. RJ, you made it. Just in time to not see some of the more embarrassing parts that are going to be restreamed, but I have editing to do anyway, since the sound was off for the first part of the stream. Do I want to do that? No. This is not what I wanted to do. I had an idea there. Okay, it's extra armor on the armor. I'm going to leave that for now. I'm just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Okay, that's a damn lie. I can't. Where was it? Yeah, it was up front. Alright. And doink. Now, let's flush out the front. Because this is going to be where the guns go. And as a matter of fact, it's going to come up and out. So I'm just going to build the bones of it for now. There we go. Yeah, right here. And this might actually just be a placeholder. You guys are going to see. You're laughing now. You're not going to laugh. You're not going to laugh in a minute. Okay, you're probably going to be laughing in a minute, but... Okay. Oof. Let's have a look at them guns. Them guns. Ugh. Yeah, it's a placeholder. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. Okay, sentry guns. That goes on base. Oh, that's right. I didn't produce any of the guns yet. So, this is the fun part. This is what I've been waiting to do. And by waiting, I mean dreading. Okay, so... asked for a lot of explosions. I like a lot of explosions. We're going to get some plasma in there to tear down any shields we come across. There we go. And what I'm going to do, actually real quick, because we're producing the guns for it, or at least some guns for it, and the CPUs. So, where did I put my tent? Where did I put my tent? Did I pick up my tent? I have my tent. So let's go ahead and do this. That stuff will finish up. Why do I keep picking up my tent there? Atlas, easy, easy. I know it's ugly, but you can't just shoot it. Okay, let's see how this gun deck is going to come together. Because I am really curious how this gun deck is going to come together. I'm going with plan B, since my World War I tank thing kind of failed. Alright. Go here. Why didn't you do the thing? Okay, yeah, because it can't. Really? Really? Alright. We'll do that, and we'll do... And we'll set aside the CPU issue for now. Let's go ahead. Okay, we have to go 1 block away from the center, which is a bunch of you know what, if you ask me. Is this a good idea? No. No, it's not. But we're doing it. Okay. Lasers. Alright. Plasma turret retractable. No, no. You should never retract these. Ever. Yes. 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 Okay. And I'm gonna need one more thing too. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I have a pretty good idea that that is going to be the gun deck, which is another reason I'm going to put a, well, I was going to put the decoy generator right up here, but, I mean, the decoys now, you really have to think if it's worth it or not, because all this does right now is add one more explosive block to a place that's already being targeted heavily. So I am just going to probably leave it alone and make more gun. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is gold. It's gold, guys. There we go. No. No, all this has to be like right over here. Okay. See, I told you this was a placeholder because I'm trying to see how it would look if these blocks over here were right here. It's going to be one big explosive mess. Like a really bad explosive mess. Which is why I'm going to do it. Except I'm going to make it one level up. Okay, we'll do the outer blocks as combat steel. And then fill in with just hardened steel. Just a little. Because I don't... Do I want that solid slab like that? Probably not, but... Again, this is for protection. It's a tank. Maybe it's not... It's definitely not going to be practical for anything but... exploding a lot of stuff that you don't like and don't want to see anymore. That's the whole point here. Let's get these up. Alright. Get rid of these. Get rid of this big old lip. That's problematic. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Where's the leading edge of this? Right here's where... Alright, so you're just going to continue floating there. That's good. So I guess I am going to do this. Ugh, okay. Damn, damn, damn. But that's okay, because that kind of helped me see how I'm going to handle doing the sentry guns, because I don't just want this thing to have explosions and nothing else. I also want it to be able to clear the area and set up... You can set up the sentry guns to really target ground personnel. That got goofed, right? Yeah, that is not right. Okay, that's about what I wanted. Son of a bitch. Okay. Combat steel. No, this is an inner block, so let's do... Yeah, we'll do it like this. And where's them sentry guns at? Not sentry guns, what am I saying? Minigun turrets. Yes, anti-personnel minigun turrets. Alright. Is there anything else I want to strap on this thing? Like, I've already done enough, haven't I? Oh, if only. That's okay. Yeah. They are going to go up front, and they are not too big. Let's make sure that's covered up, first and foremost. And the reverse edge can actually have that block. Okay, so back to this. Where the turrets are going to be is a platform of death. So let's get that set up here. And I was going to have it like multi-layered. But again, this many rockets combined with some plasma and a big fuck-off artillery piece on top will do the trick every single time. Okay, let's see how that does. Yep, and underneath is where I was going to put the plasmas, but that's still kind of, it's a little... No, it is supposed to be farther out because it's going to be a snake's head. Yes, it works because it has to work, right? Right? Oh, you can't go in right there. Okay, you can go in right there. But that's a little bit more forward, which is fine because this was going to come out front anyway. Yep, like that. Thusly. And the smallest bit of shaping that this thing is going to get is right there. Okay, that's not it. I wish we could have that on here. Do I want to do retractable? Not really. No, I don't want to do retractable at all. I want to do this. Oh, god damn. Forgot. Too close. So it's going to have to be a bit more forward, and that's fine. Because again, this is coming out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is brilliant. This is absolute brilliance. So here's what I wanted. I wanted the shots to mostly be focused up here, and I wanted several blocks. The reason it's so long and goofy like that, they're going to target the turrets first almost always. Ooh, uh-oh. I got rid of a block. they're going to target the turrets first, almost always, and I want that part of the ship to be as far away as is feasible, and even this isn't feasible, which is why I got the extra hover boosters, because I want to make sure that up front we're not nose heavy, which we're gonna be nose heavy. I already feel it, but we're gonna try. Let me try with this, see how this does. If this is not the ugliest hover tank you've ever seen, well, you're lying. You're lying. Okay. All right, guys, it's gonna work. You may not like the shape or style of it or placement of certain blocks, but I'll tell you what, it's gonna shred. It's absolutely gonna shred. Oh wait, how's the CPU? Okay, we're at 92%. That is enough to be relatively indicative of what this thing's gonna do. And it's a little front heavy. I know, guys. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Am I going through those blocks or am I over them? I'm over them! Yes, because of my excellent hover engine placement, I can just sail over this. Yep, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Don't... Wait, are you tipping? Why are you tipping? No tipping. What? Why are you tipping? What's heavier? We can't be off balance. Is it the Pentaxa tank? That's the only thing that's different. No, hang on. Alright, and it could just be because I'm on the blocks goofy. That's probably actually exactly what it is. I mean, yeah, because... Alright, I'm not going to sweat that. If I could just get it a little bit right. A little bit right would be nice. Because, alright, now comes possibly the most important part. Figuring out where I'm going to stuff all of these tier 4 extenders. Because we're going to need them, right? Yeah. I still need an artillery piece, or 5. Depending, I can make a block count unfriendly one. Because I know a lot of people use it without. Where would it have gone? Probably the outputs. There we go. Alright, well this thing's kind of hovering, so I'm okay with that. Alright. More CPU right there, but we could do here, but again, I'm really narrowing the way in, but what choice have we? And I am going to place these together because, look, if one of these gets blown up, it's useless anyway. The other 3 are just dead weight. At least playing by vanilla rules. And I just realized that the person who I'm building this for requested to be built in Reforged Eden, and Reforged Eden this is not, so I am going to have to take it over to Reforged Eden after I'm done to reforgize it. Alright, everything's good so far. Everything is good. Now, what do we got? We do have lots of combat steel blocks left. We got some thrusters left. It's time for the big boomies, guys. Big booms. Large booms. Which means this. Alright. And let's start to get some shaping on the front. You know what? You know what I could do? Why stop now? This thing it's just reaching its peak in glory. And I don't want to stunt its growth. We're moments from greatness, and I'm just disregarding it. Yeah. That's what's happening. Sure. Sure. Okay, yeah, you build that. I'm going to go ahead. Let's do... Do we want more combat steel in the front? Yeah, at least around these. Do I want... No. Okay. Just a small wall around these, and that's going to get a regular block next to it. Blunk. Oh, son of a... Okay, I guess that's fine. No, that's not fine. Now I'm really trying to be conscientious of problems with weight. Doink. Alright. Yeah. Greatness. Greatness is about to be ours. Or something. Okay. Full block? Yep. Combat steel? Yep. Which means, is that... Yeah, this is just hardened steel, right? Okay, good. Because we're gonna do a little thing here. I'm gonna immediately start to take this thing up. Oh, also, while that stuff's building, let me catch up with you guys real quick. Error. You found a shiny red switch? Yeah. I found a shiny red switch in your ship, and it did not work out for me. I don't know if you guys caught, like, the very tail ends of the last video. There was a little... What? I do so have oxygen. I'm blabbing. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't die. Not like this. Here. What the hell, man? I know I have a ton in the Atlas. Oh, I knew something like that would happen. Ooh, yeah, I got tons. No, that's not what I want to do with that. Ah, RJ, yes, the minigun turrets being up front. That is exactly what should happen. I should put them forward. Well, I did. I did. Maybe that comment's old, but yeah, I did. And I totally did that on purpose, too. Alright. I'm gonna go like this. Well, first and foremost, let me get... Where the hell is... Oh. Output main. Okay. Well, let's get these right here. Oh, shoot. I have... Alright, I have an extra gun. That is never a problem. Mike's Palace. Output. Where is she? Yes. Yes. Okay. No, nothing retractable. We have to show that we mean business the entire time. And I do want this forward of the ammunition as well. I don't want the guns to really go past this. Is that touching? Or is that floating? There's no reason it should be floating. Okay, it's not. I'm going crazy. There we go. Let me go ahead and fill that in. That's going to be hardened steel, not combat steel. Alright. Boom. And you may be saying, what are all those extra turrets for then? It's for this. You can't just have a nice big gun up here without it being flanked by Also greatness. Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And here. And here. Right? So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I just realized that that needs to be covered. There we go. Okay. So how do you fix the problem of an HV with kind of a lot of gun, but not enough gun? You keep going up. Great Builder once taught me that, although it had nothing to do with hover vessels at all. But I do want it on the same level, to have roughly the same firing arc as the artillery, so... Is that enough boom, you think? Yeah, probably not. Why is that like that? Why would I put them that direction? Okay, well that's getting fixed. Fucking now. Oh my god. I meant to put them the other direction. Shameful display. Okay. Also not the right way. Oh my god, guys. What time is it here? Okay, it's 1:15 midnight. You'll have to excuse the dumbness. At least some of it. I mean, I know you guys are used to it. You clearly all hang out on this channel. You are aware of the dumb. And thus far have not left. Don't know why. Now, here's a problem. Well, you know what? I'm just thinking these can't really turn in that far. Do I want to block that arc? Well, I'm going to do my best here to mitigate that. And I don't know if we're going to get into floating block territory here or not. I'm going to try. Yeah, we're in floating block territory. Ever so slightly. Now, okay, I'm actually in the perfect spot. Yes, that is going to give the gun a little more flexibility to fire inward. Looks a little... We're a little dangly. It's not floaty, it's dangly, okay? There's a difference. We're in dangly territory. Alright, let's catch up with you guys. Bigger hover engines, you think? Make a fishing pole, says Scar. See, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you know what? It's going to be heavy. These are not going to be nearly enough. I don't think. Let's try it again with the extra weight. Let's see. I want to test this before we get into crisis mode. I don't want to just up and find out that my goddamn hover tank is going to do a nose grind everywhere we go. I mean, that's level. Shockingly level. I don't know how those things are holding it up, but they are. And that's a fairly good amount of bang. I would say. That'll take down most... Yeah, most POIs. Most normal ones that you'd come across, so... Let me go ahead and actually land this thing. I'll switch it off for now. Just burning fuel. Alright. So that's a problem. Close this door. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Definitely have to cover these. Alright. Get a little bit of shaping. Yeah, the World War I tank look is completely lost. And here's the other reason I did want to come up here. And I'm going to actually do a recessed rise over here. And is this combat steel? Yeah, this has to be combat steel because this is the ammunition. And I want it to have full block strength. Because this is probably going to be double armored, I think. Which means I would have to change that. That does not lend itself to double armor. Or building in general. Another problem. Okay, the left-right was good. And from here on, well, no, I have to make at least the shell of this thing combat steel. Okay, why is that there? Like that? Okay, that is why. Take that away. Take that away. How am I going to blend that in any way that could possibly look good? Okay, I think I know. Alright. It's going to be... No. Now I know there's a block for that. Oh, Jesus, help me. Oh no. Oh no. Was that it? That is not quite it. Yeah, it's got to be... No, that could be it. Right? Please be it. Otherwise, I don't have time for this. Nope. Okay, that's going to be the block, guys. That is going to be the block. Oh, God. You know, when I go back to Reforge Edenize this, it is going to be better. It's not going to be like this. But again, like always, guys, like here's the problem that I have. I am constantly pressed for time and can rarely make the videos that I want to make. Now, the last two that went out from our multiplayer server, that was fun. That is the kind of video that I like to make. One of the kinds. The other kind is, you know, a productive episode of Empyrion. Or whatever it is. Like, I really, really want to get into Valheim. I think I've done like 3 episodes, and like that's a game that I've been itching to play a lot. Is this gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. Let's build a skeleton of it. And of course YouTube is flooded with it. Like, I got in before a good portion of the rush, but you know, again, I didn't stick to it because I didn't, I just didn't have the time to put into it, which sucks because it's a game I really enjoy playing. It's like the same feeling I got when I first played Empyrion, but different. And I think the magical parts of it kind of turn a lot of, you know, regular viewers off. It's not something that, you know, they would normally like watch or be a part of, but, and I get that. But again, it's for however fun or not fun it is to watch, it is a blast to play. Especially for an early access game. Wait, what am I doing? No. This was supposed to come down. So I think I'm going to take it down here. Yeah, and that would leave enough blocks. So we'll do this. But there is a small chance, too, that, speaking of Valheim, that we might, like the secondary server that's set up, set up and run by Venom, who's one of my admins over there. The first server that he did, kind of under my banner, you know, which is cool, was 7 Days to Die, and then, you know, that kind of fell off. You know, not a lot of players. And again, that's something that I really wanted to play, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. Okay. Are we coming down here? Yeah, we're coming down here. It's a lot. A few. That'll save us a few blocks worth of weight. But anyway, yeah, Venom, he may be setting up the Valheim server, which I will definitely play on. I need to spend more time on the Empyrion server, and I do, you know, my plan for that is events, primarily events, is what I have time to do, just because everything takes so much longer on multiplayer than it does single player. Wait a minute. There. That's so obnoxious. Like, if you're in a panic, like what frequently happens. Oh my god, that shape makes no sense, but I'm keeping it. Function. If you want function, this is function. Okay. But does it work? Most importantly. So let's start to get the ammunition for it. This should be good. Artillery shell. We'll do a few of those. How many is that? Output? Okay. We get 40 of them. I need 15 mil. And yeah, we'll put this all in the output. Okay. Do 15 mil, 1,000 rounds, not nearly enough. So each one holds like, what, 250? Oh, railgun bullet. I didn't even put railguns on this thing. Maybe I should. Should I put railguns? That's going to really up the level. What's the unlock level on these? Yeah, maybe I'll hold off on that. I mean, artillery. It's got artillery, so I mean... Pulse lasers. Ooh, no. He said explosives. I like explosives. This can work. Okay, what are we missing here? Elemental pentaxid. Is what else? What other kind of ammunition do we need? Artillery shell, check. 130 millimeter missile. Duh. Okay, and you know where I'm going to get most of that? From good old Atlas. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. 130 mil. Let's do 660. Oh, no. No, no, no. You need a lot more than that. Thank you. And then we'll do plasma charge HV. That's 100, so we'll do 1,000. There's only 2. And I know it can go through it pretty quick, but for now, let's leave it at that. Alright. And it is nighttime again. Yes. So we're going to do... Okay. Let's do this. Hover vessel. Yeah, that's not a lot of storage space, is it? Actually, that's decent. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Atlas. Output main. Oh, it needs pentaxid as well. So I will borrow some from the Atlas. Okay, that's it. Alright, I'll pack a little bit extra. It's not a lot of missiles, is it? Not when I'm rocking... How many? 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... So it's 30 shots each. Yeah, that's plenty for what we're probably going to take down. And I did have a POI picked out. Now getting there is going to be the fun part. Now what I need to do is put a level 10 drone base. That has shields. I should put a docking pad on it and see if I can stick it to the bottom of this thing. Probably not a terrible idea. Alright. Well, we'll take it on a test run, see how she holds up. Let me make sure I'm bringing oxygen. Okay, Atlas. Oxygen. Perfect. We'll take a few extra just in case. Oops, not 70 extra. Yeah, that's not a lot of ammo, guys. Alright. Hey, Nerk. Good to see you here. Yes, I will save a blueprint before this thing explodes. Trust me, watch. Thank you for the reminder, though. Alright. Oop. Alright. Shield. Oxygen. Good. Shield's charging. Excellent. Alright, template saved. Well, let's go. Overload. Okay, so we are going to need that extra generator after all. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I saved it. But where am I going to put it? I mean, everything in here is behind a wall of combat steel. So, like, in some places, like, 2 blocks thick, which, you know, not the best, but gives me makes me feel a bit better about what we're doing here. That is kind of away from things. But if we go like that, to protect us from it... No. Alright, how's that doing? Is that better? Shields are charging. And we're not having any problems. But we're at 76%. So if I got in this and started moving thusly... Okay. The acceleration isn't great, I have to say, and our max speed is 22 meters a second, so that's got to change. I can tell you that's not going to work. Alright. God, this thing's crowded. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to have to do this. Let's max her out. Let's max her out. Right. Thruster jet. It's only 250 kilonewtons. Ooh, yes. Why did I think that one was better somehow? Oh, okay, in some ways it is better. And let's do the docking pad while you're at it. Alright, is there anything else I'm missing? Don't answer that. Okay, so where is this ultra jet gonna go? Probably right smack dab right there. Okay. Perfect. And you know what? While we're waiting, we may as well make a few more bits of ammunition. See how many rockets we can get out of this thing. Because I have stashes of supplies upon stashes of supplies. I'm not really worried about running out. Okay. So I'm actually going to connect to this one. Actually, no, that can stay there. Alright. You leave me no choice. I declare my Titanic method of construction upon you. The most destructive form of construction known to man. We're going to put that up a little bit. And the docking pad, it would have to also go up, so... Eesh. Do I even want to bother? Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Moment of truth is coming. Combat steel. Yeah, yeah, I may as well. Give you a little bit of armor up front too for stray shots. Alright, what is our max speed now? Probably go strapping more stuff to this. Alright, 35 meters a second. Can we get rid of the symmetry plane now? Alright guys, oof. Yeah, it's looking like the drone base it is. Do I want to start it out like that? Ooh, level 10 advanced. That's a lot of forest to go through. Enemy base tier 2. Let's try this. Let's try this. We'll ease into it before I just have the thing blown to absolute smithereens. Where are we going? We're going west, right? Yeah, okay. 3 kilometer jaunt. That's easy. Oh man, I'm having trouble turning. Do I even want... Yeah, I need to put an RCS in here. God damn, I was hoping to avoid that. That's for CV, CV, HV. Alright, let's make 2, I guess. Alright, well that's cooking. Husker asks, what are we calling this HV? Well, I haven't come up with it yet, but it has something to do with a snake and a tank and explosions. So with those 3 clues, I'm going to make it into a word. Sorry guys, my brain output level is tanked. But yeah, that is how I'm going to handle that. Alright, RCS. I just want to get there. I just want to get there to blow something up. I'll come up with a really clever name by tomorrow. So I don't want to name it something now and I'm completely brain dead and then, you know, we're stuck with it. Okay, slightly better. Let's go. And I realized I screwed up. I don't have any manual fire weapons, which is not fun. So yeah, this is gonna be definitely the prototype. Oh, and I have to tell them to stop being dumb. Thruster turrets. No, don't go predators. Everything else. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, we're in for a long trip. I'm gonna try to fly above the forest as much as possible. Look at the air this thing catches. I was not expecting that. Holy hell, okay. Nope, tree. What are we shooting, guys? Oh god, this is painful. No, anything but the forest. I don't want the forest. I don't want the forest. Oh, shush. And the back door is open, so that's real helpful. God. Can I... Please? There. And I just found another design flaw, guys. I'm literally stuck in this thing. I'm stuck because I exit the seat to the side. And there's literally no room to go anywhere. There's room to stand, but you can't escape. So I'm gonna multi-tool my way out of this thing. Oh, this is bad. I should have just gone to bed, guys. Alright, I believe. I believe. Here we go. Yeah, there's 2 of these, Tier 2 bases right next to each other. Now, for being Tier 2, they don't have shields, which is kind of disappointing. I wanted to see how this thing goes up against a shielded target. Oh, Xerax Ripper Dogs. I have bigger fish to fry. Speaking of fried fish, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink. Nice. Okay. I will forever have a fear of sinking, even if they take that out of the game as a mechanic. Alright. You know, with a lot more thrust, I was going to say a lot more thrust, this thing wouldn't be so bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 78%. Hey guys, you want to hit the base first? Thank you. No, this is good. This is good. Kaboom. Let's take it off of generators. Well, do I want to core this thing? Yeah, let it go wild. Let it go wild. Look at that. We're just gonna... Oh, that thing shreds shields surprisingly well. And can take a surprising amount of punishment. What are you guys shooting now? It's dead. Ooh, I see purple containers. Okay, stop. Stop. No, don't blow up any further more. No. Yeah, get rid of these damn predators. Haha. Haha, you get kaboomed. Do you guys see what I see up there? Where'd they go? Okay, yeah, there's containers. And at this point in the playthrough, I don't need a damn thing from anyone. Oh, thank God I can escape. Alright. Ah! Uh-oh. Let's do parkour off that. Or actually, I'll do it this way. Hoop. Then I'll get up there. Ah! Watch it! Alright. Can I do this? Yeah, I can do. Hoop. Nailed it. Okay. What's this? Goodies? Yes. Don't need any of this crap. Hey. Double 10. Whatever. Oh, I see it. I'm gonna wreck your garden. You goddamn best. Made my point. Thank you. Go ahead and kill your magic pad. Ugh. I don't like plants that dance when I get near them. That would be a drone, right? No, that would be you. Ultra rare. Yeah, more gold. If only I had something useful to spend it on. Oof, okay. I will plug in, because you can take on a little bit more volume, I think. Oh, yeah. Pentaxid, that's the big thing that's weighting it down. You know, I could use a portable constructor. Speaking of Pentaxid, that would actually be useful. Armor vessel, yeah, you can all just go in there. I don't need you. Alright, so far so good. It's supported me well in everything that I came here to do. Alright, so where's the downstairs? Like, how does one get down? We didn't do that, did we? We must have. Is there a down? I mean, there has to be a way in here besides, you know, destroying it. Oh, well, there. Cannot access. Well, oof, okay. Can ruin my day. Oh, of course. Alright, was that it? It's a nice balcony, but how does one get down? What is this? Alright, whatever. That is... I'm happy. I'm actually really happy with that. Now, obviously, there's some work to do on it. It's not perfect. The core has to get moved. It needs more thrust. That is really what's killing everything. And range of movement. Its range of movement is... no oxygen. I am wearing oxygen, and you lie. Am I not wearing oxygen? I didn't... Wait, no. There's oxygen in here. There's oxygen in here. Look at the oxygen in here. Well, that's as good a place as any to end the stream. I guess the ventilator's not working. Ventilator's working. Oh, it's not airtight. Well, you know what would help with that? Maybe closing the door. Does that do anything for us? Nope. Alright, thank you guys for joining me on the stream tonight. I really do appreciate all your comments. Yeah, that's fitting. That is fitting. Forgot oxygen. Yeah, look for this. Well, actually, no. This one is not going up on the workshop. This is a private build for only Snake and I. So you guys are all going to miss out on this. It just can't be gotten. If you want a chance to win, go by the Discord. And level up with my really annoying bot that I got. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for coming out tonight. I love you all. Mike Tannic out.